Hello everyone, my name's Harris, and that over there in the matching t-shirt is Lewis. We're the founders of UniWOM. UniWOM stands for University Word of Mouth. We're a platform connecting students to local businesses, events, jobs and properties around them. Could I start with a quick question and a show of hands? Are any of you students? Have you ever been students? Do you know of any students in your family and friendship groups? Perfect. So this is the app they wish they had when they first started. So originally I'm from Cardiff, but like every other student, I felt like I had to flee the nest. So I went to Bristol. And on day one, I was met with a life-threatening problem. I really needed a haircut because I need to look good for freshers' fairs. So if I saw someone with a nice haircut on campus, I'd stop them and say, I know this is kind of weird and I don't know you, but I really like your haircut. Where'd you get it done? And then make a note of it and search it up later. But as you can see, I'm not the only student with a similar problem. So the problem's this. There's no platform for student-only reviews and recommendations. There's no place for students to find local discounts and deals, and there's no student-focused social networks. The solution is simple. So it's a local student review and recommendation platform. 85% of students have disclosed that they are more likely to buy from a business if they've had a positive experience with it during their time in university. And secondly, is to help students discover local discounts, deals, events, and more. 83% of students have stated that they're more likely to buy from a business if they offer a local discount. And thirdly, it's a social network for verified students. Everyone on the platform is verified using their student email address, which they receive upon enrollment. And 26% of students have also stated that they felt isolated and lonely during their time at university, which is way higher than the 8% average. So our comparators. These following businesses, we like to think of them as comparators and not competitors, because I feel like we offer a unique value proposition in comparison to them. So Trustpilot, Yelp, TripAdvisor. They have no barriers to entry, which means that anyone can create an account. This often leads to a lot of fake reviews and inaccurate reviews. And they have no niche, so you're often reading a review from a 50-year-old retiree who's going to have a very, very, very different opinion on Cardiff SU to a fresher. And lastly, the student discount side of things. They have no community and they're not social, and university is a social time of your life. They're non-local. They only offer online discounts on online e-commerce brands, and they have no support for the end user. So the student market is a growing market. It's increasingly important for businesses to target students because they're the high earners of tomorrow, with an average graduate salary being of £34,000 per annum. So phase one, it's going to be Cardiff. This is where we can establish a brand and a scalable business model. So we then look to target that's 2.75 million students across the UK. 20% of this market is made up of international students who could really benefit from this. And obviously, so there's 540,000 new students every single year, and this is growing year on year. So the global market, eventually, all students have the same problems. So 220 million students are global, and 400 million of them are projected to be 400 million by 2030. So the global market is currently worth 10 billion, and it's projected to double in 5 years' time. So the business model is simple. It's free for students, the app is free. We will generate revenue through business subscriptions, where there are a total of 225,000 UK local businesses that we look to target, and we look to take in 1% of this, very modest. So they can also generate revenue through promotions and upgrades, targeted advertising, affiliate marketing, and partnerships and sponsorships. So our team, myself and Lewis. I have previous experience in the wealth management industry, managing over £550 million of private client wealth. And Lewis is a previous startup founder. He founded food and alcohol delivery business Pop2, which has been in Cardiff and sort of the southwest regions. On our advisory board, we've got Brad Cole and Roger and Steve. So Brad Cole's got over 30 years of IT program delivery experience. And Roger and Steve have been a fantastic help from the Cardiff Met University Central Entrepreneurship and fantastic people. But yeah, so join our mission. If you're interested, we're looking to raise around £200,000 in the coming months. SEIS and EIS advanced assurance will be available. And yeah, like I said, if you're interested, please do get in touch. Thank you very much for listening. Have you got any questions?